Hi, my name's Katharine and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience at the Exlinguo School of Russian language. I've been here for 2 weeks and over those 2 weeks my Russian language ability has improved tremendously. I've been studying Russian since October of last year, so that's October 2015 and we're now in July 2016 and I was able to speak in Russian a little bit and read a lot, but I couldn't really understand spoken Russian language. Now after just 2 weeks here I can read Russian really quickly, I can speak it relatively fluently when I know the vocabulary, and I can listen to real-time Russian programs, Russian radio and Russian conversations, and I feel so much more confident in my Russian ability than I did before I got here. The school is amazing, the class numbers are really small, much smaller than anything I've ever seen in the UK, so in 1 week there were 3 students in my class and in the last week there were only 2. And this meant that we got really good contact time with the teacher. You were on the spot all the time, and although that was quite difficult at first, it meant that every lesson I learned stuff, every lesson was tailored towards me and what I needed to learn, and I could ask as many questions as I liked. The teachers really understand how to teach you Russian without making you feel either that you're being mollycoddled like you're a child, or that you're silly. They speak Russian fluently at the right level for you, and this means that you learn really quickly and you don't feel like you've gone back to primary school and you're learning Russian as a very young child. It's amazing learning in St Petersburg, one of the, I think, most beautiful cities in the world. There's so much to do here, and although the school hours are quite intense, you get a lot of time to walk around the city and pretty much do whatever you like. I went to the Hermitage, I went to see a ballet at the Mariinsky Theatre. I'd really recommend the Church on the Spilled Blood, which was my personal favourite site. And you really feel like, even after 2 weeks, you get to know the city and sort of feel more at home in Russian culture. In terms of living with family, I'd really recommend it because it means that you're having to think in Russian all the time. It's quite difficult at first, especially when you get off the plane and you get driven to your flat because you're very tired and you have to sort of pick it up quite quickly. But it's a great experience and I'd highly recommend it. Basically, if you want to just learn Russian for yourself because you like learning languages, or if you need to learn for your work or for school, I'd highly recommend coming to Exlinguo because I've had a fantastic time and I'm going to go away today feeling really confident in Russian and that I've had an amazing time in St Petersburg. So thank you very much, Exlinguo.